Presenting the 6th Annual NextGen Under 30 Awards Ceremony, held at the Oklahoma City Cox Convention Center on November 18, 2016.
Good evening. I'm Dick Pryor, General Manager of KGOU Public Radio. Welcome to this evening's 2016 NextGen Under 30 Awards Dinner and Ceremony as we celebrate Oklahoma's future innovators and community leaders. We're very glad you're here, and we want to welcome our very special guest, the Honorable Mary Fallin, Governor of the state of Oklahoma.
There is no question that our millennials are a huge part not only of Oklahoma today, but Oklahoma's future. Whether it is in our business community, our arts, our policy, even in politics, nonprofits, millennials are making a big difference. And to all you millennials out there, I want you to listen to this. So, of course, I'm the governor, and I think Oklahoma is absolutely the best state in the nation. I'm a little partial to it, but I want you to know that we are being recognized as a state nationally as one of the great places for millennials to live. Listen to this. OnlineColleges.com ranked Oklahoma City the third best city in the nation, for college millennial students to get a job and to live.
Let's get started now by recognizing the 2016 winners of the NextGen Under 30 competition. It's now my pleasure to introduce a member of the College Football Hall of Fame and recipient of the Jim Thorpe Lifetime Achievement Award. This recognition was for his amazing coaching career in football, notably at the University of Oklahoma and with the Dallas Cowboys. He led the Sooners to 3 national championships and guided the Cowboys to the Vince Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl 30 champions. Coach Switzer is one of only 3 men who have won a Super Bowl and a college football national championship.
Thank you, Dick. Thank you, Dick. Thank you. He's like one of my own. As all my players that I recruit, I say, hey, you do the right things. You do what I ask you to do. I'll love you and take care of you, because when I recruit you, I got you for life. And he's one I've had for life, and he's one I'm proud of. He's a great Oklahoman. He's a great American. He is my quarterback, J.C. Watts.
When it comes to being a leader at an early age, J.C. Watts the perfect example for the University of Oklahoma football team. J.C.'s shining moment at OU came January 1, 1981, the Orange Bowl in Miami. Florida State was ready for the Sooner rushing attack. Down 17-10 with 3 minutes left to go in the game, Watts passed for 74 yards on a 78-yard Sooner drive that finished with this, a 1-yard TD toss to split in Steve Rhodes with $1:33 left in the game. Down 1, Switzer makes a gutsy call to go for 2. Florida State thinks run. JC puts it in the air again, this time to tight end Forrest Valora. OU takes the lead. They hold on to win 18-17. JC named the Orange Bowl MVP for the second straight time.
There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about that I talked about in my book. And one is not allowing your dysfunctions to become your normal. Friends, we all are dysfunctional. You're dysfunctional, I'm dysfunctional. Just a matter of degree. I'm probably more dysfunctional than Stuart. Stuart's probably more dysfunctional than somebody. The person sitting to your right's probably more dysfunctional than you are. The person sitting to the right's more dysfunctional than they are. We all are dysfunctional. It's just a matter of degree. Now, it's not a sin for us to be dysfunctional. The sin is when we allow our dysfunctions to become our normal. And the reason it's not a sin, we come into the world bent the wrong way. And think about this. If you've got kids, which I suspect most of us do, if you've got kids, think about this. You've never had to teach your kids how to be bad. Kids, we come into the world bent the wrong way. We come into the world being dysfunctional. We have to teach our kids how to be good. We don't have to teach them how to be bad. So again, it is not a crime to be dysfunctional. The sad story is when we allow our dysfunctional millennials to become our normal. I talk about correction. You can tell a lot about an athlete. You can tell a lot about an employee. You can tell a lot about a child, a person, in correcting them. And I have been in arenas, especially in athletics, that I've gotten a lot of correction. You know, Coach Switz and I were talking about Coach Hall, my quarterback coach at the University of Oklahoma, who was so good for young quarterbacks. But Coach Hall, didn't shout, didn't scream, didn't yell. And the way he would correct me and get my attention, he would say, "Junior, bear down." That was Coach Hall's correction to me. But I've also been in quarterback meetings. I've been in offensive meetings to where the coach would stop the film and say, "JC, every time you pitch on the number 2 man, when you should have pitched on the number 3 man and the option, you kill us. You hurt us when you do that. JC, anytime you throw the ball into that coverage, you're going to get it intercepted. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that." Correction. And you know what the good ones will say, young people? The good ones, when they get corrected, they say, "Coach, thank you. Thank you. I want to be better. I want to be great. I am thankful for the men and women in my lives." And it was school teachers, it was coaches, it was parents, it was grandmothers that would verbally twist my ear and force me to do what they knew I was capable of doing. Barry Switzer knew before I knew that there was something in this kid from Eufaula that wants to be the starting quarterback at the University of Oklahoma. He saw it long before I did. Correction. Correction. I can tell a lot about a person and how they accept and how they respond to correction. Correction keeps us out of trouble. You might have heard your grandparents say, I used to hear what we call the old saints in the neighborhood. They used to say, "There's no education in the second kick of the mule." Correction keeps us out of those situations. Correction says, learn the first time, the second time it's just a kick. Correction. Thirdly, millennials, understand this. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what not to do. Don't allow your dysfunction to become your normal. Don't be afraid of correction. The third thing is, don't ever think, however successful you become, that you are a self-made person. You stand on the shoulders of parents, of teachers, of coaches, just like me. My parting message to you is this: earn it. Earn it. Thank you.
And now, Governor Fallon, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce a local legend. For more than 50 years, this Oklahoma businessman and rancher has poured leadership wisdom into hundreds of thousands of job seekers throughout North America and ultimately put more than 6 million people to work. He is the founder, CEO, and chairman of the board of Express Employment Professionals, named as Oklahoma's most admired CEO by the Journal-Record for a private company. He is also a noted philanthropist, giving more than $20 million towards scholarships, charitable organizations, and civic projects. Among his many community services, he is chairman of the Oklahoma Youth Expo and was formerly chairman of the board of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, and he remains on the board. As past chairman and current member of the Greater Oklahoma City Chamber, he believes in and supports the generations that follow him, which is why his company immediately offered to be an underwriter of the NextGen Under 30 program. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce Mr. Bob Funk, Sr.
I believe the best social program of any social program is a job. And we're so fortunate to have the opportunity to do that and be headquartered in Oklahoma with these great people. We do know that the Oklahoma people are more productive than many other states in this nation. We do know that they do have values, and we do know that they care about one another. So we're happy that our headquarters is here in Oklahoma, and we know that you young people, as you're looking for jobs and you're looking for opportunity, Oklahoma is going to give you that opportunity in your life that you've never believed. Your future is straight ahead, and we certainly hope that we can help you with your future as well and give you an encouragement, give you jobs that will help you from your millennials into the Gen X's. So we thank each one of you, and we're proud of each one of you tonight for being here. And as the press often asks, how did we become so successful? I'll just leave you with one little statement. You will only be as successful as the last person you helped in your life, because that's what life is really all about. So we're proud of you. Congratulations to each one of you. And on behalf of Express, God bless each one of you in your careers.
For many years, Glenn D. Johnson Jr. has been an important advisor to and supporter of the NextGen Under 30 program. Since 2007, he has served with imagination and energy as the 8th Chancellor, the Chief Executive Officer of the Oklahoma State System of Higher Education. Now, before becoming Chancellor, he served as the president of Southeastern Oklahoma State University in Durant for 10 years. He also served in the state legislature for 14 years, and he was the 35th Speaker of the Oklahoma House of Representatives. At the time, and listen to this, at the time, he was the youngest Speaker in the United States and the youngest in state history. When he was Speaker of the House in Oklahoma, he had just turned 35 years old. So please join me now in welcoming that man, Chancellor Glenn Johnson.
I think all of us should be very proud of this event. I've been a participant since the first one because it gives credit and recognition to those who have already taken positive steps to take our state into the future with their enthusiasm, with their commitment, and with their proven leadership. And I think I speak for everyone here tonight when I say we're very confident when we look around this room, because I think all of us believe, Governor, that we are in great hands in terms of the future of our state with this young leadership here this evening. I would say to each of you that I hope you'll go on to become mentors for future NextGen Under 30 honorees, and that you'll continue to be innovative and creative as you develop new opportunities towards a pathway for sustained growth and success in our great state. I think we all know we live in a great state. We certainly do, and all of us are very proud to be Oklahomans. Congratulations to our honorees tonight.